Welcome one and all to the Hope's Peak Academy Royal Rumble. We have an absolutely electric match prepared for you today, including the full cast of the 78th class. If you're unfamiliar with what a Royal Rumble is, the rules are quite simple. Every few minutes a new wrestler enters the ring, each with the goal to be the last one remaining. If you're knocked out of the ring for any reason, you're done, and you will be killed. Our casters for the match are Pockets, as well as Jeffrey from the class of 09. Go ahead and give them a round of applause. Hey guys, it's me Pockets from the Guess the Danganronpa videos. It's a pleasure to be out here in beautiful New Jersey. I know Hope's Peak Academy is, in Japan, but we managed to bring Japan to New Jersey. Can I get a round of applause, folks? Can I get a round of applause for that? And over here co-hosting with me is Jeffrey from the class of 09. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Jeffrey.
Hey guys, it's me Jeffrey from the class of 09. I'm a big fan of Danganronpa as well as wrestling, so it's a pleasure to be here, especially on the casters table, because if I was one of the competitors, they would probably jump me and all gang up on me at the same time and then throw me out of the ring and probably break all of my bones, so it's really good to be here casting this match along with Pockets.
I couldn't have said it better myself, Jeffrey. And if you direct your attention to the stage, we can see our first competitor. It's Chihiro Fujisaki. As you all might be aware, Chihiro in Chapter 2 wanted to get stronger, and it looks like Chihiro has been hitting the gym.
Well, last time I saw Chihiro, they looked really cute, but now they look kinda scary.
Seems like Chihiro had wanted to make a change, and they made that change happen. Look at them now. Good for them.
The problem, however, is that with the Royal Rumble, the people who enter at the beginning are at a severe disadvantage compared to the wrestlers who come in at the end of the match.
That's absolutely right, Jeffrey. The later that you come into the Royal Rumble, the better your chances of winning are. So hopefully Chihiro's been working on their stamina so they can make it to the end of the match. And let's see who Chihiro is going to be facing off with to start off this Royal Rumble. There's just no way. There's just no way. This is not scripted. There's just no way. There's just no way. So, this is a rematch that everyone is going to want to see. Our first matchup is going to be Chihiro versus Mondo. It's not going to stay that way because with the format of the Royal Rumble, there's going to be people coming in, leaving prematurely. But for the first minute of this match, it's going to be Mondo versus Chihiro. Killer versus victim. And while normally I would say that Mondo has the advantage because they overpowered Chihiro in the past, Chihiro has leveled up. Chihiro is looking jacked, if I say so myself.
Hey, how come Mondo doesn't have the bugle hair anymore? He used to have bugle hair and now he's got like a bootleg Guile from Street Fighter type haircut. What happened?
That's a good question, Jeffrey. I sat in on some of Mondo's training with Nekomaru, and I saw him headbutting people with the bugle hair, so the officials told him he needed to style it differently for this match or else he would be disqualified. I half expected Mondo to tell everyone to go fuck themselves, but here he is. He's in the ring, and he's ready to face off against Chihiro Fujisaki. And we're off to the races, folks. Chihiro comes in swinging, goes for an arm breaker on Mondo, but Mondo reverses it, punches him in the throat, knocks him down on the ground. And Mondo wailing on Chihiro, knocking him into the turnbuckle. This is not looking good for Chihiro. You can't get knocked out this early. I know you still got some fight in you, Chihiro. And he fights back. He punches Mondo in the head, makes his way out of there. The fucking arena is tweaking out because this game is over 10 years old. This game is not meant to have like physics. I don't think physics were invented in 2014. But we already have our next entrant. Is entrant a word? Our next contestant entering the Royal Rumble. It's Byakuya Togami, the ultimate affluent progeny. I don't know what happened to his jawline, but Mr. Moneybags himself shooting money into the air. It's raining gold coins for Byakuya. Get your ass in the ring, you slowpoke. These guys are still going at it while Byakuya's aura farming a drop kick to Chihiro while Mondo's just hugging onto the rope. And they're just kind of bumbling into each other right now. But Byakuya with a... what is going on? They're just spinning each other around. This is the merry-go-round rumble.
Mondo's got Byakuya up against the edge. I think Mondo's trying to get Byakuya out.
No, that's not a chance in hell. They're ganging up on Chihiro this time.
No, please don't beat up Chihiro. Chihiro's my friend. I really want Chihiro to win because I think me and Chihiro could really get along because Chihiro could make me a real-life version of my waifu.
Yeah, in your dreams, Jeffrey. But it's about time to get our next wrestler, and it's Aoi Asahina, with the default name that I forgot to change and I didn't give enough of a shit to go back and re-record it. So Aoi the superstar comes cartwheeling in.
Wow, imagine being on the floor and getting crushed by Asahina's cartwheels.
Jeffrey, what the fuck? So now Aoi joins the match, and immediately Chihiro gets to work trying to knock out Asahina. She only just showed up. And Asahina with a gut punch works her way back in. Mondo using a special move to try and take Byakuya out now. He did not like how he was being treated before when he was up on the turnbuckle. Watching Chihiro just slap the shit out of women, and then Chihiro, I don't think you're supposed to have your hands on a woman's chest like that. That feels really disrespectful. She may be your opponent, but she's still a woman. And punch in the face, as Chihiro kind of deserved for that. Chihiro seeing everybody as actually too equal. Who the hell just shut off the lights? What's going on? Jeffrey, talk to me, man.
I don't know, man. I'm really scared. I pissed my pants like 3 times already.
Hold on a second. I'm getting a read on some really evil energy. Something is happening on the stage. Out from the flames comes our next contender. Who could that be? Dressed in black. Pigtails. That can only be Celestia Ludenberg, the ultimate gambler, believe it or not. She had to get drill reduction surgery to perform in this match, but she looks like she has something in her hands. I don't know. I don't think it's loaded in. I can't really tell what it is. But she takes a sip from her invisible glass.
Ew, that's disgusting.
She just spit blood all over the place, and there's the glass.
Do you think that was really somebody's blood, though?
And now Celestia Ludenberg enters the fight. Goes for a dive on Chihiro, completely misses. Athleticism, not Celestia's strong suit here. But Chihiro does get the dive onto Aoi. Drop kicks are being delivered left and right here. And Byakuya with the kick into the back of Celeste. I don't know what kind of beef he has with Celeste. I don't fucking know what's going on. This is anarchy. It's absolutely chaos. There's 5 of these fucking idiots in the ring. Celeste backhands Mondo. Byakuya reversed on by taking turns, giving elbows to Byakuya. Mondo with a swing and a miss. Another person is coming in the ring. There's going to be 6 morons in this arena. And our 6th competitor walking down the stage, it's Super Ishimaru. He's not supposed to be here. He's supposed to come in after the normal Ishimaru gets knocked out, and then he comes back as Super Kyo. He's not supposed to be in the ring right now. Refs, get him the fuck out the ring. His slot is not until later. Mods, kill this guy with hammers.
Oh, I get the joke. It's because in Chapter 3 of Danganronpa, Ishimaru gets killed by the Justice Hammers. I get it.
See, thank you, Jeffrey. I know if nobody else got me, you got me. Tapping back into the match, though, we have Chihiro putting Aoi over the top turnbuckle, trying to push her over finally. Aoi and Chihiro have been going at it for forever. Aoi's out. Aoi has been tossed over the top rope, over the turnbuckle. Aoi's pissed. She knows that after this, she's got to go get executed. She's got to walk into the execution chamber where they light her on fire, and she is burnt to a crisp instantly.
Hey, doesn't that seem a little extreme? Like, I don't think she really deserves that. The odds were stacked against her. That's not really fair.
It doesn't matter if it's fair, Jeffrey. This is the Royal Rumble. This is Hope's Peak, baby. It's kill or be killed. These guys have no idea how to fight. Chihiro has 1 kill on the board already. Smelling blood in the water, or maybe it's blood on Celeste's lips, but he's not going to get the elimination on Celeste. These people are crowded in the corner. A devastating ankle breaker on Super Kyo. Everyone's just beating on him. Everyone's just beating on everybody. They're just smacking each other. Chihiro with the donkey kick on Celeste. Celeste switching targets to Kiyotaka, but Chihiro not done with Celeste. Chihiro using their patented 3-piece bitch slap combo. Throws Celeste over the rope. Kyo subs and grabs her by her head. This seems kind of... They're trying to choke Celeste out, I think. Chihiro with the bloodlust.
I think you mean boobless.
Shut the fuck up, Jeffrey. Jeffrey, introduce the next character.
Okay, the stage just burst into flames, guys. And there's a red mist, or maybe it's smoke. It's kind of reminding me of Celeste's intro. But out from the smoke comes Monokuma, the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. He's made his debut in the Royal Rumble of Hope's Peak. And they call him Mr. Walk 'em Down because he walks them down and he walks down the ramp and into the ring. Yup.
And while Monokuma was walking his way into the ring, Celeste got taken out by Super Kiyotaka and Chihiro. And I gotta say, that fall looked like it hurt. Monokuma slides his way into the ring as Byakuya and Chihiro are getting grappled on the corner. Chihiro makes his way out, but gets grabbed by Monokuma, thrown over the ropes, and then bop, bop to the back of the head of Monokuma. Super Kyo seeming to have beef with Monokuma, understandably.
Hey, I got beef with Monokuma too.
Yeah, I bet you do. Chihiro with a slide tackle to the back of the knee of Kyo, kicking him while he's down, brings him back up so that Monokuma can get a slice of the pie. And now Monokuma and Chihiro are trying to take out Super Taka.
Holy cow, Byakuya just took a blow to the back of the head by Mondo. Surely these guys have to be tired by this point. They've been in the ring for a long time.
Monokuma and Chihiro dumps him over the edge, but he hangs on just barely. Meanwhile, Byakuya is doing tricks on the rope, gets back in, and then he's calling for a timeout. There's no timeouts in the Royal Rumble. Are you insane? The heir of the Togami family wants a timeout? I'll cry about it. Chihiro slips back into the ring because apparently Chihiro has plot armor. These guys are kind of just bumbling around. Super Kyo just kind of waiting around for something to happen. Wait, Kyo, you can't turn on Mondo. That's your bro. Remember the sauna? Remember the brothership? Remember you guys were gonna crank your hogs on the sunset? A sucker punch to Mondo's head. The bromance is dead. And just as that was going on, our next participant is in the crowd. It's the culprit from every case. It's the Gray Man, the person who had done every single murder in the Danganronpa series. They walk in from the crowd to the ring to be our, I don't even know what number contestant this is at this point. Fucking a million? There's like a million idiots in this ring at one time. I don't know why everyone is not going after Monokuma. He's like the big bad evil of the entire series. I don't know why all the students just want to beat the shit out of each other and Monokuma is just getting away with it. Like, Monokuma is behind this whole event. I appreciate you, Monokuma, for flying me out here. But this guy is actually getting away with murder right now, quite literally. And the same can be said of the culprit. I'd also like to take this moment to shout out our sponsors. Shout out to the Reserve Course for funding this whole event. It's actually, all of the Reserve Course is in attendance right now. Listen, I'm sorry about your lack of talent and everything, but hey, Jeffrey doesn't have any talents either.
That's right, even though I'm a talentless, worthless loser who's no good at anything other than watching anime and taking a beating from bullies, I still get to be here tonight in front of the crowd, and I get to commentate something that I really love and I'm really passionate about.
See, isn't that beautiful? Anything can happen, the world is a magical place. But there's no friendship in this ring, especially not for Chihiro. As Chihiro finally gets knocked out, despite putting in a lot of work at the gym, just as our next wrestler makes their way into the ring, and here walks in the man, the myth, the weed-smoking legend. It's Yasuhiro Hagakure, flexing, stunting for the fans, putting on a nice performance, and slips and falls, rolls his way down the aisle, looking ridiculous as he makes his way into the ring. But before Yasuhiro can even get to the ring, Super Kyo is on the verge of elimination from the culprit. Neither Monokuma or Byakuya want to make any moves to stop him. The culprit takes out Super Kiyotaka. Super Taka, with his superpowers, was a big threat, so getting him out of the ring is huge. Back on the topic of Yasuhiro, I wonder, does that crystal ball of his, does it tell him the odds of him winning this match? Cause he's entering in the ring with some demons.
His crystal ball probably says he has a 30% chance of winning.
That's a really good callback.
Hey Pocket, speaking of callbacks, my long-distance girlfriend still won't call me back even after I sent her the $100 she asked for.
Well, what does she look like?
Oh, she looks like a goddess. It's like if Aphrodite and Sailor Moon fused together.
Have you video called her before?
No, she said if I gave her $100 I'd get to video call her, and now my messages won't reach her.
Jeffrey, we got more important things going on right now.
Okay, we could talk about this later.
Already, Yasuhiro hanging on for dear life, but manages to hold on in time to see who the 10th wrestler entering the ring is. Taka's back, folks. Taka is coming back. Maybe it's a little bit out of order, but Taka's back on the menu, boys and girls, and non-binary folks. Cause we're inclusive over here at Oak Peak Academy. But don't get too comfortable now, because both Yasuhiro and the culprit are on the verge of elimination. A power bomb. I don't think that's a power bomb, but either way, the culprit is knocked out as Kiyotaka slides into the ring. The culprit is like, oh, what the fuck, man? This is some fucking bullshit. I'm the hidden 16th student or something. I'm like the hidden 17th student. What happened? I looked away for 2 seconds. Yasuhiro's already dead? They already killed him? This is unbelievable. I know he was like a bottom 2 seed, but that's just ridiculous. I expected a lot better of a performance out of Yasuhiro. You know what? That's on me. That's my own fault. I don't know why I would expect anything of that guy. That guy is consistently useless over the course of the Danganronpa series. Him lasting maybe 30 seconds is probably on par, if not a miracle for that guy. I still love him though.
Speaking of lovable people, here comes our next wrestler. Oh wait, it's Leon. I don't think people really love this guy. He reminds me of the bullies that used to tie me up by my feet and hang me over the toilet so that my head would reach the toilet bowl and I would always be half underwater. So I had to breathe through my mouth because my nose was under the water.
You're exactly right about that, Jeffrey. I'm pretty sure he did do that.
Wait, really?
I remember hearing about that. Now Leon joins the ring with Monokuma, Byakuya, and Ishimaru normal version. Everyone is trading blow after blow. Monokuma uses his 3-hit combo on Byakuya and pushes him over the rope. Byakuya slips back in. Byakuya has been in the ring for a while. I believe he was our 3rd competitor to enter the ring, and he is still here. I can't imagine this performance is going to last forever though. Byakuya looking visibly tired as he's sitting in the corner of the ring. Monokuma making his move, pushing him up to the top rope, posturing to push Byakuya over the turnbuckle before the next opponent enters in, and he does so successfully. Byakuya is finally eliminated from the Royal Rumble by Monokuma. Just as the next wrestler starts to make their way in, it's Ultimate Despair with the goddamn chainsaw. Who let this guy get the chainsaw? Mods, hang this guy by his feet and dangle him over the toilet. Mods, take his chainsaw away from him. So now Ultimate Despair, aka the Masked Maniac, has entered the ring along with Monokuma. I would expect these two to be working together against Leon and Ishimaru. And so far, that's the case. Leon and Monokuma are going at it up against the ropes as a side toss from Ultimate Despair happens on Ishimaru. Ishimaru retaliates a little bit with an arm breaker. Ishimaru grabs Ultimate Despair, swings him, and slams him into the turnbuckle. And Leon into the same turnbuckle. They just bumble into each other. This is just kind of a clown fiesta at this point. Another arm breaker, reversal, another toss. What the fuck? Ultimate Despair has one move.
Wait, hold on. Look at Monokuma. Monokuma has Leon in the corner and with a kick knocks him over the edge. Leon kind of going out like a bitch, to be honest.
Jeffrey, who taught you how to talk like that?
That doesn't matter right now because Sakura Ogami is about to enter the ring. She's one of the favorites to win this entire tournament.
That's right, Sakura Ogami, the ultimate martial artist, enters the ring. Ultimate Despair throwing Ishimaru over the ropes. The Despair duo working in tandem to knock out Ishimaru. And then immediately they start going to work on Sakura. They understand that Sakura is a big threat in this match, so it's in their best interest to get Sakura out as soon as possible. Monokuma gloating as Ultimate Despair does all the hard work and kicks Ultimate Despair for some reason, bailing Sakura out. Maybe that's because Monokuma wanted a piece of the pie, but Ultimate Despair is not happy about that and does a fucking body slam on Monokuma. Elbow drop of dreams as another wrestler makes their way down to the ring. It's Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop star, bringing out all the special effects for her entrance. Say what you want about Sayaka, but she knows how to put on a show. Half of these people in the crowd are probably Sayaka Maizono fans. They're here to see Sayaka get the kill that she deserves. She does not plan to be the first victim. I mean, there's already been so many victims beforehand, so it's literally impossible for her to be the first victim. But she's looking to get some blood on her hands. And I'm not talking about 11037. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. That's a reference to the first chapter, right?
You're absolutely right, Jeffrey. Sakura, with the clean reversal on Ultimate Despair, goes into another grapple, into a power bomb! And now Sayaka on the top ropes as soon as she gets into the ring, but breaks free as the next wrestler is revealed. It is the one, the only, the stinky, ultimate writing prodigy. It's Toko Fukawa. And I think this is going to be a performance for the books. Speaking of writing, oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Toko's a fucking animal. Oh my god, she's gonna break Monokuma's neck. Oh my god, a devastating neck breaker from Toko. Toko is not fucking around. She's using all of her alts right off the rip. Toko grabs Monokuma.
I know what this move is. It's the chop, chop, chop. Into corkscrew slam, but Monokuma manages to get out of the way.
Sayaka, a reverse RKO on Toko. What is this collaboration? Sayaka passes Toko to Monokuma. I think Monokuma might have paid Sayaka off before this match. Maybe Monokuma is guaranteeing Sayaka's safety? I don't know, but I do know that we're getting a new addition to the Royal Rumble. The hidden 16th competitor hiding somewhere in Hope's Peak Academy Royal Rumble. It's Mukuro Ikusaba, the ultimate soldier. You actually can't make this up. They're actually number 16. You actually can't make this shit up. Mukuro sliding into the ring. Sayaka on the edge of the ring, holding on for dear life as Monokuma is looking for another elimination. Monokuma has been a demon tonight. There's 6 people in this ring. This is too crowded. Someone's gotta get knocked out. Bye-bye, Sayaka. You need to go. You need to leave. Sorry that you couldn't avenge your own self, but you gotta go, bitch. Bye. Alright, thank God. 6 people in this ring might have crashed my game, actually. Monokuma bloodthirsty, looking for another kill on a weak target such as Toko. But Toko isn't really as weak as she seems. Sakura picking Toko up into a suplex. Absolutely devastating. Toko's back is hurting after that. I'm not sure how much steam Toko still has in the tank, but Toko still going for an elimination on Mukuro Ikusaba, the hidden 16th student hiding somewhere within this school. Toko determined to take one with her before she runs out of gas, but not finding the elimination on Mukuro. Ultimate Despair and Sakura working together. All of a sudden, Sakura flipperoonies Ultimate Despair. Monokuma with a cheap shot on Sakura, kicking her in the back, and Sakura looking very visibly exhausted, just trying to catch her breath as Ultimate Despair grabs her and slams a knee directly into her shoulder.
Wait, it kind of seems like Monokuma saved Sakura.
You might be right, but let's bring our attention back to Toko with the flying drop kick to knock Mukuro out of the match. Mukuro, another one of the favorites to win the entire tournament, being knocked out just as Kyoko Kirigiri makes her way down to the ring as our 17th wrestler in the Royal Rumble, as Sakura catches Monokuma by surprise with an RKO. And now Kyoko Kirigiri making her way into the ring, immediately getting grabbed by Sakura and put in a headlock. Monokuma with the grab, Sakura with a gut punch after gut punch after gut punch, while Monokuma holds her still. Monokuma joining in on the action. Everyone's just beating the shit out of Kyoko.
She only just got here, guys. Leave her alone.
Now Sakura bringing her attention to Ultimate Despair, who gives a boot to the head to Toko. I wouldn't be surprised if that left a mark on Toko's face. Sakura with a grapple onto Toko, picks Toko up and slams her to the side. We are getting into the last leg of this match, so there's a real possibility, there's a real chance that any of these contenders could be the one to win it all. Ultimate Despair bumbling into the ropes, Monokuma turning on his own self because they're basically like the same character. They're both evil bastards. Ultimate Despair is knocked out by Monokuma by some friendly fire as the next wrestler makes their way down. It's Junko. I mean, it's all just Junko. Ultimate Despair, Monokuma, Junko. It's all fucking Junko anyway. It's 3 different Junkos basically. So one Junko leaves, another Junko enters. I guess what does it fucking matter? The Hope's Peak Academy Royal Rumble is not fair. This shit is not fair. You have a trained martial artist in the arena. This shit was never fair. It's going against the ultimate fucking book writer. She doesn't stand a chance, Jeffrey.
Yeah, while you weren't paying attention, Toko got knocked out.
Wait, did I miss that?
Yeah, Sakura knocked her out.
And right now, Kyoko goes for the dropkick on Monokuma and Junko with a sucker punch to Sakura's face, knocking her out. Sakura getting knocked out by Junko is unexpected. And how the fuck is Monokuma still in the ring? How is this even possible? He was like the 7th guy in here. He's outlasted like 10 people. But maybe not for long, as Kyoko and Junko work together, Junko holding Monokuma back as Kyoko delivers a gut punch. The 3-piece combo meal, but put the fries in the bag and hold the drink because we're getting our second to last contender. You know him well, with his ahoge looking like a unicorn horn. It's Makoto Naegi. Luck must be on his side. Not only is luck on his side, but it seems like the crowd is also on his side. Kyoko taking on Monokuma as Junko waits for Makoto to enter the ring. The ultimate despair facing off against the ultimate hope.
Well, this is just like in my anime game.
And I gotta say, it is not looking good for Team Hope. Team Despair putting on an absolute clinic. Monokuma has like 5 kills. He could call in a care package kill streak at this point. Meanwhile, Junko is physically on a similar level to Mukuro, and Mukuro was one of the favorites to win the whole tournament. But we have Makoto and Kyoko, as well as Junko and Monokuma. 2 iconic duos, duking it out. And while previously Team Hope was on the back foot, now Team Hope is in the lead, as Junko and Monokuma are both being threatened with elimination. Kyoko trying to overpower Monokuma, as Kyoko steps back to deliver a devastating dropkick to Monokuma, knocking Monokuma out of the match. The demon has been felled, as a brand new demon comes in to take its place. Our final entrance into the Royal Rumble. It's Hifumi Yamada, just being a goofy guy on stage. He's very happy about his placement in the Royal Rumble. This is a big advantage to be the last person to enter the ring. Hifumi has a very real chance of taking this whole thing home. We're in a top 4 situation here. One of these 4 in the ring are going to be our Hope's Peak Academy Royal Rumble champion. Is it going to be Hifumi? Is it going to be Kyoko? Is it going to be Junko? Or is it going to be Makoto Naegi? Junko is looking exhausted. Kyoko grabs her, lifts her up over her head, and just straight tosses her out of the ring. Despair is not gonna win today, folks.
I think we're in a top 3 situation, Pockets.
I think you're right, Jeffrey. I was talking to Hifumi before this match, and he said something interesting. Most of the competitors before this match were working out and trying to get fit for this match. Hifumi said he was doing the opposite. He was trying to bulk up, so it would be hard for anyone to push him out of the ring. Hifumi said he wanted to become the immovable object. And so far, it's working out for him. And now Makoto is going to try and knock Hifumi out. Kyoko tries to join in, but accidentally lunges at Makoto. Kyoko with the Panther Strike on Makoto. If it's not obvious, I don't know wrestling moves at all. It seems like the power couple are determined to get Hifumi out of the ring as Hifumi goes over the top rope. And now this time for real, Makoto and Kyoko are teaming up to take out Hifumi. But Hifumi is holding on for dear life. I didn't realize he had that fight in him. I didn't realize he had that dog in him.
You got this, Hifumi. Bring it home for all the nerds.
The 1, the 2, Hifumi breaks out. Kyoko seeming upset about the lack of an elimination on Hifumi, taking it out on Makoto. And now Hifumi grabbing Kyoko, but he just doesn't have the strength to convert, or the coordination as the 2 bump into each other. Makoto with the ring around the rosy swing on Kyoko. Hifumi and Makoto both missing the grab on Kyoko in the corner of the ring. And somehow, this gets converted into a grab on Hifumi. Both Kyoko and Makoto trying to knock out Hifumi. I don't know why they don't just knock him down to the ground and try and roll him underneath the bottom rope. However, they're grabbing him by his little chicken legs. I think they're trying to break both of his legs. Hifumi not giving up. Hifumi goes tumbling over, but he lives. He's still holding on. Hifumi has not given up hope yet. Another attempt at a grab from Hifumi, but it just keeps getting reversed on him. He's just too slow, and now he's back in the same position he was in moments ago. Back to breaking his legs. Maybe they broke one leg, and now they're just breaking the other, so that he really can't recover from this. But I'm really not sure how much longer Hifumi can hold on to a performance like this. And this time, they really do dump him over the edge. Hifumi is knocked out. He comes in 3rd place. But third place doesn't mean anything. Makoto coming out with an explosive RKO on Kyoko. He must have been saving his stamina for this final match, for this final 1v1. Kyoko, the same woman who would later on.
This segment has been censored due to spoilers.
And Makoto is treating her like this? It's honestly kind of hilarious when you think about it like that. But right now, Kyoko is on the verge of elimination. Makoto knocks her out. Unbelievable. This is unbelievable. What an asshole. What an absolute asshole, Makoto Naegi. I can't believe our soft cinnamon roll, like the nicest guy in the whole world, believes in everybody, really just wishes the best of everybody. And this is how he treats his girlfriend. That's crazy. Maybe this is his true nature. But congratulations to Makoto Naegi for winning the first ever Hope's Peak Academy Royal Rumble. This match gets 5 big booms. Boom! 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 Thank you all for being here for this historic event.
Yeah, thanks everybody for showing up.
I've been Pockets, and that's been Jeffrey, signing out for the night.